really don't want baseballs coming down on me. We're starting out in southern Wisconsin here, just outside of Mount Horeb. Got a couple of thunderstorms that have been moving east through the area. This one is severe warned now, and we're under a tornado watch as well, which details strong to intense tornadoes, peak wind gusts up to 75 miles an hour, as well as softball-sized hail. This is part of a major string of severe weather in this period. So here again, I'm just east of Mount Horeb. The sirens are on for the severe thunderstorm warning that's been issued, mainly due to large hail. And I would be repositioning here slightly, and there was no other way to go than through Madison. At this point, you could tell the base was starting to get pretty well organized. They had a little RFD cut working its way down. Just kind of had a feeling that this was going to be going potentially tornadic within the next several minutes. Yeah, we got something going on. So next up, we're going to do some time lapse here. This is sped up about 4 times. This is going east on the Beltline Highway through the Madison metropolitan area. I was really trying to get around to the north side, but I realized that if I did that and the storm really started to wrap up tight, that things would be going out of view, and that is what kind of ended up happening. The rain was working its way south, and it did get tornado warned in this time frame. So I'm just headed eastbound here, and my main goal is to get out toward Cottage Grove or Deerfield, somewhere in more of a rural area where I can really get a grasp on what's going on. The one saving grace of the whole situation is that the storm was well off in front of me, and any potential tornado would have been as well, so we were all safe where we were at, even though traffic wasn't really moving. Finally got out into some rural areas, made a left turn to face the updraft north of me, and this is what it looked like. As you can imagine, there were several other chasers and spotters in the area. Everybody was starting to buzz around because these storms were looking tornadic and looking nasty. Yeah, so this one definitely caught me off guard a little bit. I thought maybe there was a tornado back in there, but I think it was just a really heavy rain or hail shaft working its way down to the ground. This storm did not produce any tornadoes, but the storm in front of it would eventually. So I'm just south of London, Wisconsin, 15 miles east of Madison. This storm is going to have a very suspicious lowering. And about as quickly as that feature showed up, it fizzled out and disappeared, and the tornado warning expired right in this time frame, and maybe a hair earlier. So I had a couple minutes to look the storm over, and I wanted to go for the lead storm, but it was a little bit too far east for me. That one had a new tornado warning, and that would drop a tornado in the Sussex area. It was an HP storm. I didn't really want to mess with it, especially in a populated area. So I reviewed the situation, headed for Stoughton to see if those storms would work out, but it was getting dark, so I just decided to head home for the night and enjoyed a great show on the way home. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and comment. I really appreciate it. I just do this as a hobby. And so I always appreciate the feedback, and I hope you have a wonderful day.